Explosions in Iran continue as the US-Israeli strikes enter day 6. More than 1,000 people have been killed. 59% of Americans disapprove the strikes. And 6 in 10 Americans don't think that Trump has a clear plan in Iran. Streets in Tehran half empty. Store shelves stripped bare. Mothers clutching children as sirens howl. A nation in shock. Because Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who shaped the country for nearly 4 decades, is dead. In Iran, reactions are raw and conflicted. Some, especially younger Iranians long repressed, quietly celebrated in streets. A hopeful, maybe now we can breathe again. But that hope is mixed with terror. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that the hardest hit are yet to come. He warned the Iran people. Security forces have tightened control. Airstrikes continue. Damage is real, including reports of dozens of civilian deaths, even a missile strike that hit a girls' school, tearing families apart and igniting grief across the region. This is not an abstract struggle. This is real bodies, real loss, real fear.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries.
When President Trump ordered these strikes, he framed them as decisive, a blow to an enemy perceived as a menace for years. But here's the crucial question. Did killing Khamenei really break the regime? Or did it make everything harder? Even US officials now say they're not confident that Iran's government will collapse. The military and security architecture remains intact. And the Revolutionary Guard, a powerful force within Iran, still wields influence. Mujtaba Khomeini is emerging as the new leader. What was intended as a lightning strike is now something much more dangerous. A power vacuum filled with uncertainty, and people caught between hope and horror. Oil markets have reacted. Fear of disruption in the Strait of Hormuz, a waterway through which nearly 20% of the world's oil transits, has spiked global prices, biting into American gas bills and household budgets. Families in Texas or Ohio may not feel bombs falling, but they can feel the price at the pump. And in cities around the world, from Los Angeles to London, people have marched in solidarity with Iranian civilians, denouncing violence, repression, and what they see as an external power play that has made them even more vulnerable. Here at home, Americans are conflicted.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your ineffectiveness as leaders. This is wrong. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
The Israeli terrorists are committing a genocide, and the U.S. Congress and Senate are complicit in funding the bombs that are forcing children to be slaughtered and massacred.
Many support
Shame
the
on
idea of
this
confronting
government. The
Iran's
United
regime,
States of America is
especially after decades of
complicit
tension.
in genocide.
But when they
The
asked if they
Israeli
backed
terrorists
military
are
strikes
forced
without
starving children.
They'll arrest
Stop the
veterans. They'll
bombs.
arrest you.
Stop the bombs! Stop the bombs!
Conflict is spreading across multiple fronts. Kurdish ground offensive in northeast Iran. Polls show a majority fears endless war without a stated goal. And Israeli forces are familiarity with past conflicts that ended not in peace but in long, costly stalemates. On Capitol Hill, even lawmakers who once championed tougher action are now asking the same blunt question. What happens next?
There is nothing that convinces me that there was any imminent threat, number one. 50 million people in Iran, civilians, and there's no discussion about how to rebuild Iran, what the United States' role would be in rebuilding once this destruction occurs.
This brings us to the heart of the matter, a question that was whispered in policy circles long before the first missile was launched. Can an external army force political transformation? History tells us with remarkable consistency, no, not without inside momentum, legitimacy, and popular forces that choose their own fate. Khamenei's death may have broken the face of the regime, but it did not break the structure. That means the United States now stands in a delicate place. An enemy weakened but not dissolved, a society grieving and afraid, a region teetering on even wider conflict. This is the question policymakers must now answer in congressional hearings.
Nothing that convinces me that this shouldn't have been brought to Congress if there was a real desire to go to war with Iran for some set of reasons. That should be debated. And one person saying that in his opinion this was the right thing to do is the tradition that we broke with of monarchs and kings making singular decisions to take their countries to war.
We've killed the leader, but we can't kill the momentum we've set in motion. That's the reckoning coming. You've been watching The American Side. I'm Mahin Mustafa. Until next time.